Welcome back to the Business of Comedy. This is our first actual guest. Landmark.
So the last time we had a guest, it was me, and I became a co-host of the podcast. So you might be here.
You two on a podcast together? That makes no sense.
You might be here every week going forward. So be careful.
That would mean I'm home. So I'll take
yeah,
it.
you are coming back. So you're coming back in. This is James Webb, by the way.
Hello.
Producer, podcaster
Director.
now? Director.
Producer, director. How do you describe yourself?
Yeah, 'cause
you're
you're
like job
Just
title.
just a silly little boy. That's me.
Well,
Silliest boy.
no, not how you describe yourself in the court case. How do you describe
No,
yourself?
not guilty.
Yeah, nice. There it is.
The allegations are allegations.
They're false. No, I don't know. I direct specials.
I was going to say
for a
director's
living
probably
now.
the best.
Yeah.
Direct produce. I enjoy direct. So here's by level of enjoyment.
Sure.
I enjoy directing
Sure.
live comedy specials the most. Director DP, so director of photography, producer, retired editor. I'm done editing.
Nice.
You don't edit at all.
I will edit everything Sam Morril does until the day I die if he lets me. But everything else is just like.
Well, that's all. I feel like with him too. You started with like, oh, you're maybe helping him out a little bit, but now you're on the road with him.
Yeah.
So-
I'm a tour boy, so that's fun.
That's fucking cool, man.
The road rules.
So
dude.
what was
And then,
the-
is there anything below that? We got to editor.
I mean, I'm a Steadicam operator too, so like if
Oh
you see
yeah,
a guy
that's
in
you
the
and
suit,
your transformer
around,
rig.
That's my favorite. I'm like, he's really gonna.
I got, bro.
rig.
I mean, Tyler will tell you. Like at the end of the night, producer Tyler Kretz, the king, great
Shout
cameraman. Hire him. You probably saw at the end of the night. Like I thought I slipped a disc at the end of the night. Like I'm
Just carrying
39
it for so long.
so I'm like it's very heavy
Yeah.
and it's intense and like I can't really get that much more time out of myself in that thing. So if you're looking to learn how to Steadicam, I'm trying to find someone to pass.
We'll drop a photo of you, and it looks fair. You look like Bane from the.
Yes.
I was born with the suit. But yeah, so Steadicam operator, audio recordist, I do everything. Set deck,
engineer.
lighting designer, like everything.
So what was the most recent? Because I know, like when you first left, you had your name in Sam's like Netflix special.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
The one at the Den. But since then, I feel like you've just that was your first thing.
So that was so I've been directing specials in town for like 10, 15 years. Excuse me, comedy. And like doing albums for even longer than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sam's was the first kind of big break thing. Directed, edited, DP, get like everything I just listed for that.
How did that happen? Like, how did you get introduced to him?
So Zanies didn't have a camera system a long time ago, right?
I remember it well.
Yeah. So when they didn't,
Kind of great for us. I was like, don't put any of that content out.
Yeah. Honestly, they got cameras right when we both got good at
Yes,
stand-ups. That worked out
I
just
mean,
right.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
So, Zanies hired me to put cameras in, but before
Right.
they had that, like I was kind of the only guy in town filming comedy at the
Yeah.
time. So they had me come in with like my two Sony FDR X53 camcorders, the ones I had in my old podcast studio,
Yeah.
and just film sets for people. So like I filmed Ian Fidance and Rosebud and Nimesh Patel at Zanies. And when Sam was coming to town to do the Den, he like put a post out on Instagram. He's like, "Hey, does anyone know
Yeah, looking for
a
video
camera
people.
guy in
Yeah.
Chicago?" And Nimesh and like a ton of people in town wrecked me too. But Nimesh texted him and he was like, "Hey, use this guy." And then October, what was it, 21st through the 24th, like my actual birthday,
Wow.
I got to film Sam for the first time.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
And the first time, was that the one that ended up being his special, or was that a year later?
no,
he came
so we vibed right away, and like he pulled me aside after the very last show, and he was just like, buddy, like our vibes match. Like you're really fun to work with. You do a good job. Like I was, and at that time too, like editing was my main.
Yeah, right.
Like I was turning clips around in like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And he was like, you did a great job. I want you to direct my next special, and I want to do it right here.
Oh, that's
and
great.
I was like, okay, all right.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then a couple months later, I saw him again. I'd never been to New York before, ever.
Oh, wow.
I'd been one time to put cameras in the New York Comedy Club locations at 4th Street and 24th. And then I'd never been there just to go there.
Yeah, right.
So after the Zanies camera install was done, that was the same. I met him at the same time I was doing that. And then the New Year turned over. I had nothing to do and just a bunch of money from the camera install. And I was like, let's just go to New York and see what happens. And I randomly saw him at the Cellar, and we hadn't really talked since I saw him here. And I was already like, oh, he was just being nice.
Yeah,
like,
right.
This is fat. And then he was like, James, like, we're still doing the special, right? And I was like, yes, please.
That's awesome.
And then we like did
You're
the
like,
deal.
can I get an email?
Yeah,
of this?
can we?
Yeah,
let's
right.
get this notarized. But no, and like he was like, yeah, like give me a price, and then we agreed on a price. The first price I gave him too was like, because I've been doing specials
Yeah.
locally forever, so I gave him like the local like, and he like laughed because he's like,
It was so low.
it was so low,
Yeah.
and that was a huge moment for me too. I was like, wait, like you can make a living.
There's
doing
more
this?
money. Yeah.
Like
Wow.
holy shit.
Yeah.
And which is great because like that price
And
has
so
gone
the
up
number you agreed on was higher than that.
or
Or did he laugh at you and then go, but we'll take
all right,
it?
actually,
Yeah.
we're gonna half this.
Yeah.
You shoot yourself with the foot
and then
there.
we're gonna and we shot 7 shows.
Wow.
Yeah,
too.
you did that. I think he's the most late. Like I don't think anyone's crossed 7 since. That's insane.
It was a lot. It was so fucking. It was.
How much you have like 14 hard drives? Like how do you even? That's so much
I
footage.
had what is it? 70 terabytes of a server.
Oh my god.
Not in RAID 1, by the way, so it wasn't backed up. It is backed up now, but at the time, it was just one. It filled up my entire server.
Wow.
And yeah, it was. I turned it around.
I think he said too. I heard him on like a pod. He was like, "Oh, I got it after like the second one," and so like the
out of
second
the
show.
7,
So
yeah.
the rest were just like, "Let's
Great.
have it. Let's have the B-roll."
75% of that special is the Thursday late show.
Wow.
So funny.
We barely we used I think one thing from Wednesday night, which was one show. But yeah, 2 shows Thursday.
And for you as a director, can you feel that in the room where you're like, this is
Absolutely.
it? Yeah, we got it.
I mean, well, and that's I feel like any of us just as whoever we are as fans of comedy, like it's
Yeah, you know.
that's
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And Thursday Late Show, like right away. So Harry Jensen, who we all know from Zany, shout out Harry. He's like my main script supervisor guy. So like when I trained him on how to use a camera system at Zany's, it's the same system I use to like mark
it.
down what's good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
and
they live cut there too. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that was the system we used to be like, okay, this is the night, this is the show.
Yeah. That's cool.
And he saved me in the edit, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand why more clubs don't do that. Like Zanies will turn your clip in a second. Like I've gotten my clips when I've left the club.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fast.
I mean, it's hopefully my system, like, who knows if it's even the best one? Maybe they've improved on it, but like I designed it to be like the first thing is like. Listen to obviously how hard it's crushing, and then the second thing is, did they flub anything? And then I have everything coded. I'll just give you all the sauce right away. If you're watching this and you're trying to put together a system, just watch this and steal it. So how I do it is if it's an 11,
Yeah.
if it's a fucking 11, bold, italicized, underline. So that way, and then put time code on because I
Yeah.
have time code going on all the
Yeah.
monitors.
Yeah, yeah.
And that way okay, we can even cut the tape right here.
Yeah.
Just start editing while you guys are on stage and
Wow.
then give it to you afterwards. So.
That's amazing. Yeah, we love
Yeah.
that. That's so much faster than it used to be. I feel like it used to be, to your point, you're like, I used to film clips. That was like a big deal to get a guy
Oh,
to come
yeah.
film your clip.
Yeah.
Like that was.
Well,
and then
and I
it'd take
feel like
3 months to get
when
it.
we
Yeah.
started, it was like you had a new 10-minute tape if you had a new 10-minute tape twice a year,
Huge
that
deal.
was huge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 I mean, because like submitting for festivals, and all
Right.
that shit.
Yeah,
was
and you're like,
it's
oh, I have
such
a tape, but
big
it's kind of
deal.
stale, or it's like, and it was so many things. I always tell people like getting good tape is one of the hardest things about the job because
Yeah.
it's like you want a good audience, good video quality, audio quality. It's like so many things that are lined up. But now that so many clubs have the capability just built in, it's
Yeah.
like your chances have increased by tenfold.
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
getting
you're
it, you know?
you're the odd man out if you don't have a camera system in your comedy.
Yeah,
club now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's- I don't think I've been to one that doesn't in the last 2-3
even
years.
even just one single like a wide
yeah,
shot.
just
Yeah.
just a basic static.
Because also a
whatever.
lot of it is like people are turning the topical stuff. You're like, I don't care if this doesn't need to be special quality.
No,
Yeah.
but it's timely.
it needs to be on Instagram tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it always is.
And there's so many times I've been like, I've had something topical, like a riff, and I wanted to go post it, and then I wait 2 days, and it's already been posted 40 times.
You open up the app to upload it. You go, there it is.
And I'm like, mine was
Yeah.
like, I was like, it crushed. It was like organic.
Dude,
in
my
the moment,
favorite
and I was
story
like,
of one of those was,
Yeah.
I forget, it was when Trump got shot.
yes,
JF Harris is a comic out
Yeah.
of LA, super funny.
Yep.
He was in France at the time.
Yeah.
So he was 12 hours ahead of everybody. So he posted it. Everyone here is waking up. and
Oh,
they are seeing like, how did he get this in front of a live crowd already? Because he did it the night before when everyone else was asleep.
Yeah.
And people are commenting like, "Are you in a time machine? Like, what happened, bro?" Like, people are just waking up, and he's already got it in front of a live audience. It was so funny.
Incredible.
So that's the move. You have to fly.
Yeah,
to,
you have to
fly to Asia to get ahead of everyone here.
Just
If
be
you
in
wanna
another
a success.
country
Yeah.
and follow the news here.
follow the
Yeah, yeah.
and just wait for your
Funny, man.
moment.
Yeah.
But James, I feel like you're an interesting case of like all of these things. One, Vic and I always talk about there are people who do comedy. It's an interesting breed. You're aware. You work with like these people, right?
Yes.
There's an even stranger type of person who is this close to comedy and doesn't
Adjacent.
do comedy.
Comedy adjacent.
And as a compliment, you are probably the most normal
Yeah,
one because they
yeah.
tend to be psychotic.
Wow, you don't know me very well.
Okay.
No, so like it's I like to call myself the Jane Goodall of comedians.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Like I'm going to live among them.
Like, you know,
Oh, I love that.
we share a banana.
Yeah.
But you know say banana. So
Oh, man. I just
I,
picture you managing a
which
bunch
is so-
of fucking
that's
dumb.
such an-
yeah,
But that's
Idiots.
such an accurate description
Yeah.
because it's like you speak a language we don't understand.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like all the technical stuff, all
Sure.
of that.
But well, listen. You got to
Yeah.
train us with food
Yeah,
and,
right.
and
Yeah.
treats.
Yeah,
and
give-
you
but
know,
I
say
give- I give
banana. Yeah.
I give banana. Yeah, it's. I mean, I think. Well, but we're all the same in the way that we all got here because we love comedy.
Mm.
You know, we were all fans of comedy. I watched comedy with my dad since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
You know, and that's. I'm assuming you guys had some kind of similar experience when you were younger.
Yeah.
To draw you into this world, and like, you know, it's so we're different, sure, but we're really not, because we're serving the same purpose. Like the purpose is to make as many people feel happy as possible at the same time. You guys do that on stage. I do that by capturing you guys
Yeah.
on stage.
But there is a special type of person that will say, "I want to help facilitate that. I don't feel the need to do it myself."
It's a
Sure.
There's even a lot of people,
selflessness.
right? There's even a
Yeah.
lot of people now who are comics but also do video work, and you know a lot of them. But
oh,
it's
absolutely, and that's cool because you can do both.
Right.
Like if you have, Stephen Haas, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
say his name ad nauseum, and
Prolific.
Austin, James Austin
Yeah.
Black too. Like these guys are fucking some of the most talented people alive. Who are, they're both insanely talented, videographers and comedians. Like they're both
Yeah.
hilarious. So you can do both.